Paso was good. I am abundant, and I got a good one today. So today, what came to my mind? Well, not today. What came to my mind was what came to my mind last night that led me to talk about today is how we really got to think about what we're doing and why we're doing it. Like, are we doing things because we want to do them? Or are we doing things because we believe that it's what we're supposed to be doing? You feel me? So, I was thinking about it. And I was like, if I could tell my 14-year-old self a very key, important fact that could help me in my development to being who I really want to be, what would I say? And today, I'm going to say that. Today, a 14-year-old me, I'll give you one thing to look into, one thing to think about, and hopefully it gets you right. And that's, nigga, stop looking at all of these celebrities. Stop looking at everything you're seeing on these TV screens. Just stop it. Stop. Because it's a trap. Your only goals right now, only thing you can see yourself being right now is a celebrity or an entertainer or something. So let me just ruin that for you so that you can pick something else you want to do with your life. So here's the reason why you do not want to be a celebrity. Because if you switch the form of payment, there's really no real difference between a celebrity and a zoo animal. The only difference is that zoo animals get paid with food. And celebrities get paid with a lot of money. I can promise you, celebrities definitely feel like zoo animals. So let me break this down. So you got to understand, because we weren't taught. You got to understand what a celebrity is. A celebrity is nothing but a high-level marketing tool. You feel me? Like, and it hurts. It hurts. I didn't know either. You feel me? But a celebrity is nothing but a high-level marketing tool that is signed to a corporation that is dictating what message on behalf of that corporation they want to give out. So, for example, the reason why, say being a signed artist is slavery, makes you a zoo animal, is because, like in a zoo, it's all eyes on you. You don't have a sense of freedom. You don't have a sense of anything. Everything is decided for you. You know, how they live their day. It's like a jail, you know. But yeah, so our version of the zoo animals is the celebrities. We look in awe, we wow. But if we pay attention, we can easily tell that their lives are miserable. So let me go back to the financial aspect of this. So the reason why financially you're a zoo animal if you're a signed celebrity is because you are at the mercy of everything that you sign that contract for. You feel me? It's the reason, like, are you really free if you have $1 million, but you can't say anything that you really want to say? You can't express yourself truly how you want to. And if you don't follow a certain set of rules that either that money is withheld, you don't have access to it, it's frozen, or let's say you're put on the shelf, so you no longer have an opportunity to make yourself that type of money in that capacity in the same way you thought you were when you signed the contract. You know, you're in the cage. And I need my 14-year-old self to understand that. Because as we look at these celebrities, because we don't have a history, the celebrities are our role models and stuff. So the messed up psychological damage that does to our kids is the fact that they don't understand subliminally that the highest version of themselves that they could reach is signing to somebody else. Athletes, it's a zoo. It's the same thing. Athletes can't say what they really want to say. You feel me? They can't. Alright, I'm gonna say this. I stopped watching the NBA because remember when they went on that boycott? They would boycott and everything during sometime during COVID. I think the Bucks were the first team to they was like, all right, we ain't gonna play, right? Now, mind you, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. It's not the fact, yeah, everybody didn't have the same decision, but it's the aesthetic that eventually all the teams decided that they wasn't gonna play to stand up to police brutality, and they stood up to police brutality about a graveyard shift. You feel me? 8 hours. I went to bed. I was proud. I woke up. All of a sudden, they started thinking about that what? That dollar. And what did they have to do? They had to make the choice. You know, between standing up for something you truly believe in or that dollar. You feel me? So, think about it. If you can't speak how you want, are you yourself or are you a puppet for somebody else? So, going back to the zoo thing. So, let's go to athletes. So, as an athlete, you feel me? Let's say I made it to the league, I'm signed, right? We don't even peep that the shoe contract is a trap. What you mean? And it's because we are viewing celebrities subconsciously. Our heroes and our biggest role models are under the control of somebody else. And what that does subconsciously, it cuts off levels of thinking. Because instead of all the people, they promote people signing shoe deals, getting paid all this money. But if you built yourself to a point to be an influencer, to know that you have an impact on this many people's lives, why would you not start your own shoe company? Because it's harder? Because you don't know how? You just cut off your maximum ROI. Now the most you can make is based off the contract you signed with the shoe company. Rather than if you had been selling your own shoe, you could have made infinite amount potential. You just got to learn the process. But we're not taught like that. So, hey, guess what? And let me not, I'm not saying this down talking anybody that made it. because we know what we know, and we do our best. And congratulations to everybody that's ever made it for doing them. But in historical context, we have not thought about things in an ownership manner. We have only thought about it in the subordinate employee manner. And the reason why being assigned label, the reason why Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, who else? All these celebrities and shit, or not? I guess not Tory if he's independent. Signed artists, you know, the reason why they are like not happy is because they're not allowed to be themselves. Their contract literally basically stipulates that you have to be like, you get paid if you act in these ways, and if you don't act in these ways, you do not get paid. And I will tell you, as a military member, as a former member of the military, nothing is worse than the threat of your pay getting cut. Like, imagine they didn't got you to live this lifestyle, and oh yeah, and the women that are able to get with these celebrities have an opinion about this as well. You feel me? Let's word this in a very specific way. If you are brought up to a certain lifestyle level, there is nothing worse than the threat of you not being able to live that lifestyle anymore. So if you say are a signed artist that blew up, and you like, yeah, I blew up, you feel me? Like, you worked your whole life to get here off of what you knew. You worked your whole life to get here. You made it. Now you made it. Now you see a whole new world. You introduced to information you ain't never seen or never heard before, never even fathomed, thought of. Now you like, oh, I learned this. Whoa, I gotta put all my people on. You feel me? What? I know this, that. You can't. How would you feel if you can't? You can't tell your peoples, you can't give them none of the game, or else that's your ass. You went from, cause mind you, you live in a place where the rent, your expenses like $10,000 a month at this point. Mind you, before you got in this game, your expenses was $200 a month, and you couldn't afford that. But now they done lifestyle, they done wealth pouring your ass all the way up until now your expenses is $10,000 a month. Now you got to do whatever that contract say, or else that money gone. And can you deal with the embarrassment of losing everything? So it's the way we thinking about things. That's the main point. And why we get trapped in it, you know? We grew up seeing on TV. We grew up wanting to be singers, actors, actresses, all that. Oh, actresses, that's its own trap too. I'm not gonna go in like we ain't got time, because I'm about to pull up in a little bit. But I want to end on this, because the whole point of me bringing this up and why my 14-year-old self needs to hear this, because if I had heard this at 14, I've changed, man. The world be changed already if I heard. But hey, hindsight's always 20/20. So there's nothing you can do about the past. All you can do is live the best future you got righteously and through love and positivity and unapologetically truth, righteousness in yourself. But the reason, sorry for distracting for that tangent. But the reason for me bringing this up is because it's presented to us that that's the goal in life. And that's what we shoot for. That's what we idolize. The rapper celebrity lifestyle. You feel me? So here's a question, here's something to leave off on. what if, because we get distracted with all this, and I'm talking black people, we get distracted with all, like, these compartmentalized issues, race, etc., this, that, and the other, which we have all been victim of at some point, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. But, is it real? Because I heard a phrase, it's the best way to beat the game is to not participate in it. I just thought, what would happen if we didn't do any of the things that we're doing right now? Like, what would happen if all black people didn't go to Black Lives Matter protests? What would happen if all black people stopped talking about all issues involving black people? What if black people, like, stopped? What if we just stopped talking about everything and only went within ourselves and, like, grew? Like, what if, like, a motherfucker come up to you and be like, you a nigger? And you just like, alright, and you move on. You know what I mean? What if all the black people at the same time was like, you know what? I don't want to participate in this no more. We all quit our jobs the same day. I quit mine, you feel me? Just being homeless. Like, I done been through. I know the freedom of letting go of the system completely. But the only reason why the system exists is because we participated. Just imagine, like, if we all didn't go to work, the economy, like, all those businesses would crash. But I think you'd be okay. We used to being broke, and if you don't want to be broke, I can tell you how to get rich. You feel me? It's very easy. It's all mindset and self-esteem and how you learn every day. If you broke, it's because you behave broke. Sorry, not going down that rabbit hole. Bring it back. So yeah, what if we don't participate anymore? What if we just, I'm not. All of us. I'm not doing it. I'm not watching your TVs. I'm not watching your shows. I'm not doing. If it's not bettering me, if it's not making me happy, if it's not improving my life, I don't even want it. What would happen if we all did that? Could these entities that are forcing, like, traumatic experiences upon us, could they even exist if we were not giving it our attention? If all of us was like, you know what, I love me, I found myself, what would happen? If we ain't even got to go a whole race, what would happen if you and your entire immediate family was like, just knew themselves completely? Kind of changed with that be? What would happen if we no longer participated in this stuff? So yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know when I'm going to do another one. I might never do another one. Or I might do one tomorrow. We don't know. But I am abundance. I hope you was peeping what I was trying to get across. If no one sees this, or if everybody sees it, I love you. I want nothing but your success and prosperity and your happiness. And if we all learn happiness within, all the evil outside can't be parasites on our energy no more. Alright, that's it. Nah.